Alright, welcome back. Today we are going to be assembling an ATX 46 machine. It's going to be the Hungarian motherboard that you saw in the last video. I repaired a bunch of stuff on it, so it's ready to go. There's a new CMOS battery in here, and well, new, it's whatever, it's one that has the right power. 512K video card, and the I/O controller. This is a very simple setup. It has to just run one program for my client, and it doesn't need to do anything else but that. That's why there's no VLB in here. There's what else is in here? Yeah, just no sound card, nothing. So let's get started on that. So just before we begin, I had to modify the ATX. This is something I got off Kijiji for 20 bucks this case. It's a custom painted one. It's not a bad, I don't hate it. I mean, I wouldn't do it this way, but it is what it is. 20 bucks is just fine. I have to modify the power switch to a push on, push off style, because as ATX, you know, it's just a momentary. But I had to, yeah, so I soldered one in there, soldered the wires into the ATX adapter. So, and I'll just loosely put it on here. Test fit it later. Yeah, there it is. So this is a very spacious ATX case, really quite big for the what it is. Front face clips on. Let's get those floppy drives aligned. Okay, we got a 5 1/4 on top and a 3 1/2 on the bottom. Apologize for the noise. I think that's my child deciding right now to play with everything. I mean, good for him. He's 2 1/2. But yeah, that noise is coming from above. Okay, so that's what the front of it looks like. Everything's nicely squared away. There's no I/O for the USB and stuff. So that's your on-off switch. That's your reset switch, and apparently there's LEDs behind there. So we'll see how well that works. And this plate actually fit in nicely. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what this is, but it kind of looks decent, I guess. And oh, you know what? We should also mount the speaker somewhere, because these ATX machines generally don't have a speaker. I mean, they do, but not mounted like the AT machines. Just use a zip tie. And that looks about right. Have enough clearance. Yeah, all right, repeat it. Cut off the excess. Now we have an old style PC speaker, which is nice. So, there it is. We'll mount it up. Parts are flying at me. Yeah, it looks like somebody painted the inside of the case as well. Like I said, I don't hate it. It's just not something I would do, but it's all right. Okay. It's blocking my progress. It's floppy drive. There we go. Alright. So internally, all I did was I wired these two into the ATX's switch, like the on-off part, and yeah, that's it. Actually, let me give this a twirl. It'll look a little better. And that's hooked up to that switch in the front of the of the machine. Yeah, I think that's a bit better there. All right. Put that in there. And I'm not going to be using that. And the only other thing, it looks like this thing was water cooled at some point because there's a hole there. This panel is for making this. I think it goes something like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna punch that out. There. Well, now we got to line that and drill holes because I don't have any. This is from a different case. This never came with one. And yeah, I actually have AT style backplates. So this is just a build for a client of mine. He doesn't care about the error correctness of the case. He says as long as it works. I said okay, good, because I can get an AT case. I can get an ATX case for a lot less than I can get an AT case for. So he said, yeah, sure, I don't care, do it. So that's what we're doing today. The previous owner was nice enough to keep all these attaching screws. Get that out of there. It was giving me significant problems. Cut this off or something? What is this? Scissors up for the job. Yeah, that was done. All right. Anything else back here? There's one more standoff in the corner there. Is that going to be an issue? Standoff in the corner? I don't think so. No, there's no support part there. So first, let's take this all out. Okay, we probably can move some of these around. We'll do that later. Just gonna mark off where that goes. Get the drill out and drill it out. These are all nicely positioned where they should be. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually right there. Okay. Perfect. Here and here. Get some screws prepared here, like these ones. Okay, yeah, that'll hold it nicely. All right. vacuum cleaner, get that out of there. Go. All right. Now that's all cleaned up. The last thing we want is metal filings everywhere. Let's mount that plate. So I picked screws that aren't sharp and are kind of self-threading. So these ones, I think they came from actually my car speakers. I just replaced those ones with something I found at the junkyard, which is always a bonus. And so these screws were retained for this purpose. There we go. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, so yeah, they come out there a little, but they're not sharp, so you're not going to cut yourself on them. And because of the way that the plate is mounted, I can't do it from the other side. All right. Now let's see where these standoffs go. So there's two more under there. I just got to make sure that they're not one here, which goes there. Okay, and then another one right there. Okay, so that's looking pretty good in terms of load, I guess, balance. I put another one in there. So we'll have, I think we could actually put four. Yeah, we'll move these two, put them here and here and there. And then that's got to stand off. I might have to trim it. Yeah, it's going to bend the board a little bit. And then, can I do anything back there? No, I cannot. So these two will be supported, and four supports there. Perfect. Okay. So here. Here. Oh, that can you could just squish that one down. Okay. Neat. I probably should have gotten the right nut for this, but it's kind of cumbersome this way. It's fine. All right. Fun part of finding screws that'll fit in there. In this giant mess of screws. Most of them have, looks like they're rounded. These two, I'm going to put these little felt pads on there. Just in case. There aren't any traces anywhere near the holes, but, you know, these things exist for a reason. So I'm going to use them. If I can get them out. Looks like this board supports a wide array of things, judging by the silk screen on here. There's another screw. I think we've actually used that. Bigger holes. Let's try this one. Doesn't like that either. For the time being, I'm just going to screw one of these in here. And see if the cards fit and everything. Because height looks a bit low, I'm not sure. So that's in good enough for testing purposes. Let's put a video card in here, why not? Oh yeah, that's in there. Alright. And then the IO card. Right beside there because the IO shield is gone. Take the screw out. They painted the screws too neat. Yep. Okay. Actually, by doing that, no, I can still access that screw. Right. And then we'll put the IO there, external battery. Actually, do I need to put that in now? Maybe we'll put it here. So I still have access to that screw. Screw the video card down. going to be interesting. I think I'd be able to line up. I might have to grab another longer type of cable. And let's give it some power here. Black to black, as always. You don't want to mess that up. Black to black, good. And then the accessories. It's not going to be used, so what do we have here? We have 2 splits. We'll put a hard drive over there, so we want one guy here and this guy up here. I have not figured out which hard drive I'm using yet. Probably the 240 meg, so. What's this one? This is the 120 meg. Okay, so we'll give them the 240. So actually, I'm not going to screw that down because I'm not entirely sure about that yet. Okay, so now we've got to figure out this issue. So we can make. I wonder if we can make this into. Might be able to get away with this. Maybe. Yes, I think I can. Awesome. So the downside to this is that'll be the A drive, the 5 1/4, and the 3 1/2 would be the B drive. All right, that's enough to power it on. So let's get that set up. Got video. Mouse in, why not? I think this one has Windows on it. Power, of course. Let's make sure it's off. Okay. And I'm gonna need a keyboard. Oh, where is my AT keyboard? Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, that fits in there real nice. The only other thing is I'm gonna connect all this stuff up here. Speaker. That's interesting. It's fine, I'll do that. That's tight. All right, that's power, and this is going to be fun. Actually, no, it's pretty simple. It's nicely simple. I'm going to put a jumper into the turbo switch. There's no turbo on-off function on this case. So it's just going to be on full speed all the time. Okay. Power. Key lock and power. I always confuse these, so I'm going to just. I think it's this first and third. I'm not sure about the polarity. And what do we have here? Reset. Reset is there. And hard drive. this card have? Looks like it does have a header, yeah. And we'll just give this we'll just plop this on top for now, just to make sure everything turns on. Okay, before we turn it on, let's double check everything, black to black, nothing's shorting, everything's in. We'll do this too. That CPU cooler on. Perfect. All right. Oh, cool. So the power LED works. The floppy's connected backwards. So, yeah, I had a feeling that might be this might be a problem. This has to somehow go in this way. Oh, wow, there's enough room for this. That is good. Okay, cool. So turn it back on again. So yeah, the power LED does turn on. Hard drive is spinning up. We have some action here. Okay, so the floppies. I'm not hearing any sounds coming out of the speaker. Okay, is it in fact Thursday, July 1st? It is not. It's Friday. I'm guessing it's about, wait, actually I have the time right here, 12:25. All right, that is going to be 1.2 megs. Split B will be 1.44. I don't want any delay, and I want maximum characters per second. Memory tests and enabled. Okay, so then maybe that speaker is not working. AC, boot up sequence. Okay. Oh, it has support for a white tech processor. Okay. There we go. Both floppies. And hard drive lines. Don't worry about just the CPU fan. All right. Huh. Okay. No hard drive activity light. Does the reset button work? That it does. And now we just got to figure out the speaker. What's going on with that? Is that not the speaker button? That is. Well. There we go. Okay, so we got to resolder that. Swap this guy out. Alright, that's fine. We're going to turn it off now. And complete screwing down the board. And one more there. I'm going to just omit this one because it's like weird to be recessed in there. And I think if I push down on it too hard, I might bend the board. I don't want to do any of that. So 5 screws is more than enough. Remember, these things usually only used 1 or 2 at most. And the rest of those plastic standoffs, which there are some advantages to. But this is the modern way, I suppose. Modern being, post 1999, I guess. All right, soldering iron not enough yet. It's tin. Where are you at, my solder? Where is my solder? Okay. No solder. Just use the old stuff. Oh, and I found the solder. Really? How hot is this cable? So I'm going to have to adjust the tension on that. One more click here. Maybe one more. Okay, that should be one more clarity. And while I'm here, perhaps if figure out why this MP isn't working. We'll plug it into the turbo just to see if it turns on. It's not a big deal, but it would be nice. Alright, just put this back on. I don't think that really works. Okay, now we're getting no activity. What's going on here? Interesting. Well, there is no activity. What was the last thing I did? I put these screws in. We'll take them out. That one, that one, and that one. Okay, so yeah, no, it's a no video error because nothing's okay. So that's weird. Those screws were doing something. That was maybe they were grounding out somewhere or something. So the video back in. Oh well, yay. Okay, that's the video card is not seated properly. It happened yesterday during the testing as well, 2 days ago or whenever. Sometimes these connectors get dirty, so just this video card came from Russia. It's been inserted and removed a bunch of times. When does my warranty expire? February 1995. February. Who was still using these cards? Oh, and the warranty. Okay, the warranty expires. Yeah. So. All right. There we go. All right. Let me put this back on while we wait. I'm probably going to have to reformat this drive. That's fine. Sometimes it just does that. Okay. It is a Connor drive. I'm surprised it's even on and working at any point. So, all right. Well, let's just do a quick wrap up. I'll connect all that stuff up later. Take the postcard out. So let's see what we ended up with. So, yes. So back panel. I will obviously put a slot there. The ATX cover for the AT board is working well. I have the side cameras, obviously, and this is what the front of it looks like. So there's the modified power switch, the reset switch. This actually does glow blue. I was kind of hoping for green, but it's fine. Yeah, so your 2 floppies, and it's just your basic 486 computer from, I guess, 1994 or something like that. So yeah, I'll spend the rest of my time just cleaning it up and buttoning down things there. So that's it. That will be the end of this video. So I'll see you next time.